Hello. This is James Cox with the Martial Arts Lifestyle Podcast. This is our episode number 7. I have to tell you, if you have not checked out the first 6, then you need to do that. Subscribe and follow and like and comment and share and help us get something out of this. And hopefully you guys are getting some benefit and value. We have some good content and some really awesome things planned in the near future. So stay with us. We are in Abilene, Texas with Premier Martial Arts. And Premier Martial Arts, we are America's self-protection, personal fitness, and life skills experts. A little bit of everything for kids and adults. Today I want to talk to you about one of our black belt principles, one of our monthly black belt excellence sheets, concepts and homework lessons, if you would, that we will stress. And it's about one word: responsibility. But that's a big word in a couple of different ways, right? So what is responsibility? Well, it takes some maturity, and on the martial arts, I know one thing that my instructor would tell me early on, which was pretty cool. But I come from a hardcore, pretty strict, tough raisings, if you will. But I like that. It's made me better to go through some of that toughness, right? Is that he would say, act your rank, not your age. In other words, it didn't matter if you were 10, if you were an orange belt or a purple belt. That's what mattered. If you were a black belt or a white belt, to act your rank, basically, your belt rank. So if you're going to be a black belt, no matter how old you are, you're going to be a black belt. You should have the responsibility that comes with that rank, that comes with that belt. I'm going to start real quick with the story here, and it's in our lesson, and it's pretty cool. It'll kind of tie in some responsibility stuff. So, long ago, high on a hilltop overlooking the beautiful city of Venice, Italy, there lived an old man who was a genius. He was a legend, said that he could answer any questions that anyone might ever ask him. Well, 2 of the local boys figured that they could fool this old man. So one of them caught a small bird in his hands, and he asked the old man if the bird was dead or alive. Without hesitation, the old man said, "Son, if I say to you that the bird is alive, you will close your hands and crush him to death. If I say the bird is dead, you will open your hands and he will fly away. You see, son, in your hands you hold the power of life and death. You, without qualification and no mental reservation, must believe that. In your hands you hold life's seeds of failure or the potential for greatness." Basically a cool way of saying the responsibility lies in your hands for many, many things, all right? So like the old man knows the wisdom of responsibility, it's a duty to make decisions and be accountable that you're the one to blame for that. It's up to you and it's on you, right? We have many responsibilities. We have legal responsibilities, kids, adults, everywhere that we go. We have moral responsibilities, right? We have privileges and rights that are responsibilities. In the martial arts, we have the responsibility not to misuse what we've been taught. The things that we learn, the techniques that we have, not to use those in the bad way, right? Because, could you imagine? And it's happened. Fortunately, it's pretty rare, but could you imagine a very trained fighter, a very skilled, advanced martial artist, all of a sudden using their martial arts in the bad way, right? And then they become the attacker. They become the enemy and the thug and doing the wrong things. But most of the time, man, the high-level martial artists, world champion fighters, they're calm, because what happens is you get confidence that you don't feel the need to prove yourself anymore, and that's really what confidence is about. But anyway, we have to have that responsibility, the kids and the adults. Now, at times, we have to have the responsibility to protect others. That's a thin line, knowing when it is you to step in or not, or your business or concern, or when someone else is truly in danger. What else could you have done besides, just stepped in? But probably another topic there. To be honest is our responsibility. Honesty is the best policy, right? Sometimes it may not be easy for you, but I think it is. Just let it go. Be honest, be open, tell the truth, man. It'll go a long ways, and there's a lot of karma when you don't, so you want things to come back to you and be able to live your life to the fullest. Is that a responsibility? Yeah, I would say so, because we only have one life as far as I know, and to live it to your fullest, to put the most into it so you can get the most out of it, not to waste any time. Man, this is a life responsibility. Do you take your responsibility for your happiness, right? Because so many times we want to blame others. I've done it. I think we've all done it at times. We want to make excuses or blame others for reasons. We can always justify everything, every belief can be justified. You can find a way to make an excuse and to blame someone else for your lack of happiness, your lack of whatever, right? Now that's pretty much called excuses. So just don't make excuses. We find a way or make a way. That's something I tell my students a lot. We could be sparring, we could be doing a self-defense drill. Maybe the technique is to get out of a headlock, right? So someone's got them in a headlock and we taught them a way to get out of it. They're struggling. They probably just didn't do the technique the right way. And it's like, hey, find a way or make a way. There might be another option, but just get out of it, right? Instead of, making an excuse. It's like some people will at times blame the technique. There are techniques that are better than others, but I would almost say it's not the technique, it's the user, right? It's kind of like with the computer. I know I've blamed my computer many times, right? But is it the computer and when it comes down to it, is it user error, right? So responsibility is taking ownership. Definitely taking ownership, and that's character building, to build your own character stronger because you own up to it, whatever it may be, good, bad, or indifferent. Taking care of your health is your responsibility. To a point, there are things that are out of our control, but to a point you can maybe modify and work around, put in the time and the effort, get the knowledge and the education. What you need to do to prioritize your health is your responsibility, because at the end of the day, it's your health, right? You can't read about doing push-ups. You can't watch someone else lift weights and get the benefits yourself. You're going to have to do it. So that's your responsibility too. Choosing, a carrot over French fries. I don't eat carrots really either, but it just came to my mind. Whatever, choosing the healthy choice over something else that we know has some damaging side effects, right? So that's responsibility. And overall, just understand, your health is your life. The responsibility is in your hands. Be like this wise old man and just understand it and pass it on, guys. Hey, I appreciate you watching and sharing, and let's continue. I have some really exciting podcasts in the upcoming future. Thanks.